Have you ever laid in bed at night, feeling completely exhausted, but somehow your eyes just won't close? You turn to your left, then to your right. You fluff the pillow, straighten the blanket, and still nothing. The house is quiet, the lights are off, but your mind just won't settle down. For many older folks, this isn't just a once-in-a-while thing. It becomes a regular part of their nights. And the sad part? Everyone else in the house seems to fall asleep just fine. Even the neighbor's dog looks more rested than you. Sleep troubles in our later years can be incredibly frustrating. What used to be a peaceful 8 hours now feels like a battle. You might start wondering, is this just part of getting older? Or worse, will I ever sleep like I used to? That tired, worn-out feeling in the morning, the dragging hours of the day, it's not just about being sleepy. It affects your mood, your memory, and even your health. And while sleep pills are easy to reach for, they don't always help. Sometimes they make things worse. But here's the good news. Fixing your sleep might not be about taking more pills. In fact, it could be as simple as what's on your plate. Over the past few years, doctors and sleep experts have found something really interesting. Certain foods can naturally help you sleep better. No fancy gadgets. No complicated bedtime routines. Just everyday foods that work with your body to help it relax and rest. These foods can gently raise your melatonin, improve your mood, and calm your nerves without the side effects that many sleep medicines bring. Let's start with one of the most surprising little sleep helpers out there. A fuzzy green fruit you've probably seen 100 times at the grocery store. It's called the kiwi. Yep, that small fruit with a brown skin and bright green inside might just become your new best friend at bedtime. Most people don't give much thought to kiwis. They're sweet, a little tangy, and usually show up in fruit salads. But researchers have been looking at kiwi a lot more closely, especially when it comes to sleep. One well-known study, done in the Asia-Pacific region, found something pretty amazing. Older adults who ate just 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime started sleeping better. Much better. They fell asleep faster, sometimes 30 to 35% quicker, and they stayed asleep longer. Some people even reported gaining an extra 40 minutes of sleep each night. That might not sound like much, but for someone who wakes up over and over again, 40 minutes of deep, peaceful sleep can feel like a miracle. So, what is it about kiwi that works so well? A big reason is something called serotonin. Our bodies need serotonin to make melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall asleep and stay asleep. But as we get older, our bodies don't make as much melatonin on their own. That's one of the reasons why sleep can become harder with age. Kiwi helps by boosting serotonin levels, which then helps the body create more melatonin when it's time to sleep. But that's not all. Kiwi is also packed with antioxidants and something called folate. These help the brain stay healthy and protect the body from something known as oxidative stress. That's just a fancy term for the kind of wear and tear our bodies go through every day. Oxidative stress can make it harder for your body and brain to relax at night. That's where kiwi's nutrients step in, giving your nervous system the support it needs to calm down when the lights go out. A doctor from Seattle, Dr. Alan Morris, has worked with older patients for over 30 years. He says something simple but powerful. The food you eat during the day sets the tone for your night. That means your bedtime really starts at breakfast and lunch. And kiwi is one of those daytime choices that quietly helps your nighttime get better. It's not just a sweet fruit. It's like a little helper that tells your brain, hey, it's okay to rest now. Now, if you're thinking of trying kiwi, the good news is that it's super easy to add to your routine. Most people just peel it and eat it as is. Some folks slice it into a fruit bowl. Others mix it into a smoothie. You can even top your yogurt with it after dinner. The trick is to have 1 or 2 about an hour before bedtime. Nothing fancy, no rules. Just a simple change that can help you sleep more peacefully without waking up groggy or feeling drugged in the morning. And here's something else to consider. Kiwi doesn't just work on the body. It also works on the mind. Stress and worry are 2 of the biggest reasons seniors struggle to fall asleep. Those racing thoughts, the endless what-ifs. They don't stop just because the clock says bedtime. But kiwi's nutrients support the part of your brain that helps with mood and anxiety. So not only do you fall asleep faster, you may also go to bed feeling a little more at peace. Of course, kiwi isn't a magic fruit. It won't knock you out the way sleeping pills do, and it might not work overnight. But with a little patience and consistency, many older folks find that it gently helps their body return to a better rhythm, one where sleep comes more easily and mornings feel a bit brighter. So the next time you're in the grocery store, pick up a few kiwis. Try them out for a week or two. Give your body time to adjust. You just might find that something so small can lead to something as big as a full night's rest. Now let's talk about something sweet, sour, and powerful. Tart cherries. These little red fruits may not look like much, but they carry something really special inside. Natural melatonin. That's right. While kiwi helps your body make melatonin, tart cherries actually contain it directly. And that makes a big difference, especially for older folks whose bodies aren't producing as much of it anymore. A group of researchers from Boston studied tart cherry juice and what it could do for sleep. They asked adults to drink a glass in the morning and one in the evening for one whole week. What they found was pretty surprising. On average, people slept about 84 minutes longer each night. That's more than an hour. And they didn't just sleep longer, they slept better. They stayed asleep instead of waking up again and again. So why does this happen? It's all about the melatonin, which helps control our body's internal clock. As we get older, that clock doesn't always run like it used to. Our sleep-wake cycles get a little off track. Tart cherries gently help set that clock back on time. But that's not the only thing they do. These cherries also contain antioxidants, especially one called anthocyanin. It gives the cherries their deep red color, and it helps calm down inflammation in the body. Now, you might be wondering what inflammation has to do with sleep. Well, quite a lot actually. When your body is inflamed, whether it's from arthritis, old injuries, or just everyday aging, it's harder to relax. You might feel stiff or uncomfortable at night. Tart cherries help reduce some of that inner tension, making it easier for your body to settle down. There's also something else hiding in those cherries, an amino acid called tryptophan. You've probably heard of it before. People often mention it when they talk about turkey. Tryptophan helps the body produce both serotonin and melatonin, giving tart cherries an extra layer of sleep support. It's like a double boost. Dr. Susan Reynolds, a sleep expert from Michigan, often tells her older patients to drink their cherries. She explains that it's a natural, gentle way to improve sleep without making the body dependent on medications. Tart cherry juice doesn't knock you out. Instead, it creates a calm, ready-for-bed feeling that makes sleep come more naturally. Now, how should you take it? Most people find it easiest to drink a small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces, once in the morning and again about an hour before bed. You can also snack on dried tart cherries or mix them into oatmeal or yogurt, but the juice is usually stronger when it comes to sleep benefits. Just make sure it's tart cherry juice, not the sweet kind. The tart version is the one that holds all the good stuff. If you give it a try, stick with it for at least a week. Your body might need a little time to adjust. But once it does, you may find yourself falling asleep faster, waking up less, and feeling more refreshed in the morning, all from a simple little cherry. Now let's move on to something even more familiar, a banana. You've probably eaten hundreds of them in your life. But did you know that this soft, yellow fruit can help you sleep more soundly? Bananas are easy to find, gentle on the stomach, and full of helpful nutrients. One of the biggest reasons they're good for sleep is because they're rich in magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that helps your muscles relax and keeps your nerves steady. Without enough of it, you might feel tense or twitchy at night. Some people even get restless legs or muscle cramps that keep them awake. That's why bananas can be so helpful. They gently calm the body down. Researchers from a medical school in Ohio found that older adults who added more magnesium-rich foods into their diets started sleeping better. They spent more time in bed, actually sleeping, and less time tossing and turning. Bananas were one of the top foods on their list. But bananas don't stop at magnesium. They also have tryptophan, just like tart cherries. That means they help raise serotonin and melatonin levels too. Serotonin makes you feel calm and happy. Melatonin helps you drift off and stay asleep. Together, they make a powerful pair. Dr. James Carter, a nutritionist who works with seniors in North Carolina, says he always recommends bananas to his patients with sleep trouble. It's simple, affordable, and comforting, he says. One banana a day can go a long way toward better sleep. Now, let's talk about how to enjoy bananas in a way that fits your bedtime routine. The easiest option? Just peel and eat one in the evening, maybe about an hour before sleep. But you can also get a little creative. Try blending it into a smoothie with some almond milk or yogurt, or slice it on top of a piece of toast with peanut butter. The natural sugars in bananas are gentle and won't spike your blood sugar, which is important because sudden changes in blood sugar can wake you up at night. One of the best things about bananas is that they're soft and easy to digest. That's especially helpful for older adults who deal with bloating or stomach discomfort. While some foods can make it harder to sleep because they upset the stomach, bananas are the opposite. They help your body feel settled and comfortable. If you're someone who lies in bed feeling restless or achy, adding a banana in the evening could be a simple step toward better sleep. It may not seem like much at first, but night after night, that gentle wave of calm can help carry you into deeper, more peaceful rest. These natural foods, tart cherries and bananas, are simple. They don't come in a bottle, and they don't have a long list of side effects. But what they do have is the power to support your body in doing what it was made to do: rest, restore, and heal during the night. Let's take a look at a food that often gets overlooked when we talk about sleep: walnuts. Most people think of almonds when they hear healthy nuts, but walnuts quietly carry some amazing benefits, especially when it comes to better rest at night. Inside every handful of walnuts, there's a powerful mix of nutrients that work together to help your body relax and prepare for sleep. First, walnuts contain natural melatonin. Yes, just like tart cherries, these little nuts already have some melatonin built in. That's a big deal, especially for older folks who may not produce as much on their own. One study, shared in the medical journal Nutrition Reports, showed that people who ate walnuts regularly had higher melatonin levels in their blood. That means your body doesn't have to work as hard to make its own. It simply gets a gentle, natural boost from the food itself. But the sleep support doesn't stop there. Walnuts also contain tryptophan, the same helpful amino acid found in bananas and cherries. Tryptophan helps your body create serotonin and melatonin, which are two of the most important players in your sleep cycle. So when you eat walnuts, you're not only getting melatonin directly, you're also giving your body the tools to make even more of it. And there's one more ingredient that makes walnuts stand out: omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are good for your brain, your heart, and, yes, your sleep. A special kind of omega-3, called DHA, helps your brain produce melatonin more efficiently. In simple words, omega-3s keep your brain running smoothly, so it knows when it's time to wind down and rest. Dr. Catherine Lewis, a sleep and nutrition expert in Colorado, often recommends walnuts as a nighttime snack. She explains that many older patients feel they have no choice but to take melatonin pills. But by eating foods like walnuts, you can support your body naturally without the risk of becoming dependent on supplements. So, how can you add walnuts into your daily routine? It's really simple. You can eat a small handful in the evening, maybe an hour before bed. You could sprinkle them on top of your yogurt, oatmeal, or salad. Some folks even blend them into smoothies. Just make sure not to eat too many. About a quarter cup is enough to get the benefits without upsetting your stomach. One extra benefit of walnuts is how they help stabilize your blood sugar overnight. That's important because when your blood sugar goes up and down too quickly while you're sleeping, it can cause you to wake up. Walnuts help keep things more steady, so your body stays calm and quiet through the night. Now let's shift gears to something warm, gentle, and perfect for winding down: chamomile tea. It's been used for centuries by people all over the world as a natural way to calm the mind and body, and science is starting to show us why it works so well. Chamomile isn't just a cozy drink. It actually contains a special compound called apigenin. This compound binds to certain parts of your brain that help reduce stress and create a sleepy feeling. It doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. Instead, it gently guides your body toward a more relaxed state, making it easier to fall asleep when you lay your head on the pillow. A study published in the Journal of Nursing Care followed a group of older adults who had trouble sleeping. They were asked to drink a cup of chamomile tea each night for 2 weeks. The results? They fell asleep faster, woke up fewer times during the night, and felt more refreshed in the morning. Dr. Laura Bennett, who practices integrative medicine in Vermont, often starts her patients on chamomile before trying anything stronger. She says it's one of the safest and most reliable ways to ease into sleep without side effects like grogginess or dependency. And chamomile tea has extra perks, too. It's known for its anti-inflammatory properties, which means it helps soothe aches and pains that can keep you up at night. It also supports digestion. So if you've ever laid in bed feeling bloated or uncomfortable, chamomile might help settle your stomach and relax your whole system. Another beautiful part of chamomile tea is the ritual of drinking it. For many people, just the act of sitting down with a warm cup before bed becomes a signal to the body. It's time to slow down. Breathing in the soft floral scent, holding the warm mug in your hands. It creates a quiet, comforting moment that helps your mind let go of the day's worries. To make the most of chamomile's benefits, brew your tea about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Let it steep for at least 5 minutes, so all the calming ingredients are fully released. Because chamomile has no caffeine, you don't have to worry about it keeping you up like other teas might. If you're someone who enjoys habits and routines, creating a little chamomile time each evening can be a lovely way to end your day. You can pair it with soft music, a favorite book, or just a few quiet minutes to breathe and reflect. Over time, this simple routine can become something your body recognizes as part of your natural sleep rhythm. Just like with walnuts, chamomile won't force your body to sleep. Instead, it gently supports your natural rhythms. It helps quiet the mind, relax the muscles, and ease you into a peaceful rest. So whether it's a handful of walnuts or a cup of chamomile tea, or maybe even both, these natural helpers can offer big benefits without the worries that often come with pills and sleep aids. They're safe, simple, and kind to your body, which is exactly what most of us need when the sun goes down. Now that we've explored these gentle foods, it's time to take a step back and think about everything we've learned. If you've been struggling with sleep, tossing and turning, waking up too early, or just feeling tired no matter how long you lie in bed, you're not alone. And you're not out of options, either. As we grow older, sleep often becomes more fragile. Our bodies change, our minds stay busy, and sometimes, even after a long day, rest just doesn't come easy. It's tempting to believe that poor sleep is simply part of aging. But the truth is, small changes, especially in what we eat, can gently guide our bodies back to the peaceful rest we deserve. Let's take one last look at the 5 gentle sleep-supporting foods we've talked about. First, kiwi. This small green fruit is rich in antioxidants and helps raise serotonin levels, which your body needs to make melatonin. It also eases anxiety and supports brain health. Eating 1 or 2 kiwis an hour before bed can be a calming way to prepare for sleep. Then there's tart cherries. These red gems are packed with natural melatonin and tryptophan, which both play key roles in the sleep cycle. Drinking tart cherry juice in the morning and again before bed can help you sleep longer and more deeply. Bananas bring the power of magnesium and tryptophan together, relaxing your muscles and calming your nerves. Just 1 banana in the evening can help ease tension and guide your body into a restful state. Walnuts add even more support with their unique blend of melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fatty acids. These help your brain stay balanced and make it easier for your body to stay asleep once you've drifted off. A small handful of walnuts in the evening is all it takes. And finally, chamomile tea, the most soothing drink of them all, with its calming compound apigenin. Chamomile gently quiets the mind and relaxes the body. Sipping a warm cup of chamomile tea 30 to 45 minutes before bed can become a beautiful nightly ritual, signaling to your body that it's time to slow down and rest. Now, it's important to remember none of these foods are magic. They don't work like a switch that flips your sleep on instantly. Instead, they act like small nudges, gentle whispers to your body and mind, reminding them how to settle down, how to let go, how to rest. That's why patience matters. These natural tools often need a little time, a few days, maybe a week or two. But if you stay consistent, many people find that sleep becomes easier, more peaceful, more complete. And here's another important reminder. Sleep struggles can come from many places. If you've tried natural methods and still can't sleep well, don't be afraid to talk to your doctor. Sometimes medications, pain, or stress from health issues can get in the way. But the foods we've discussed today are gentle helpers. They can be part of a larger plan to care for your body naturally. In a world where we're often told to take this pill or buy that product, it's comforting to know that sometimes nature already holds the answers. These foods are simple, they're affordable, and most importantly, they're kind to your body. So if tonight comes and you find yourself wide awake again, think back to what you've heard today. Maybe try adding one new food to your evening routine. See how your body responds. Keep a little journal, if you'd like. Notice if you fall asleep faster, if you stay asleep longer, or if you feel more rested in the morning. These small steps can lead to big changes over time. And we'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are you most curious about? Have you already tried any of them? Did you notice a difference in your sleep? Let us know in the comments. Your story could help someone else who's going through the same struggles. And together, we can learn more about how to sleep better, feel better, and live better one peaceful night at a time. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing it with someone who might benefit from these gentle tips. Every small action helps us reach more people who are searching for natural, supportive ways to care for their health. Here's to quiet nights, calm minds, and mornings where you wake up feeling truly refreshed, ready to enjoy your day with a smile, a stretch, and a heart full of energy. Sleep well and take good care.